Hello, Wolfpack families. My name is Carrie Fowler, and I am the Executive Director of Parent and Family Services. Welcome to our Facebook Live, the first one for the month of March. We're really excited to be here this evening. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. We go Facebook Live one, sometimes two, never know, maybe even three times a month, depending on what's going on campus, to bring you the information that you need for your student and to help better inform you about the different programs and opportunities for your student so that you can take that information back to them and have those conversations. It also helps keep you in the loop, right? For those of you who have been with us before, welcome back. We're glad you're here. The best thing, in my opinion, about Facebook Live is that this information lives right on our Facebook page. So if you have to step away, you can always come back at your convenience. If you want to ask questions, we take them in live time right in the chat below. And at the end of our presentation this evening, we have staff behind the scenes that will answer those questions. Throughout the evening, we will be dropping links for the different opportunities that are being shared or the different resources. So you'll want to make sure that you're kind of paying attention to that chat. You can save this again, revisit it anytime. Just know that it lives as a resource for you. So with that being said, I'm going to turn it over to my esteemed colleague, Shemaya Hart, and we're going to be talking tonight about summer sessions. Shemaya, take it away.
Hi, my name is Shamaya, and I am here to represent summer sessions at NC State. Very exciting. You may be asking, well, what is summer sessions? Summer sessions offers a range of options for students to take courses during the summer here at NC State. Students can take a course as long as 10 weeks at a steady pace, or could speed things up and take an even shorter period of time. That would be more like a 3-week session. And you would be meeting more regularly, but you could get the course done in a fraction of the time while still earning those 3 credits. If your student would like a more self-determined schedule, they can take advantage of asynchronous learning courses and complete lessons with total flexibility. We want students to be empowered to pick the learning style and time frame that works best for them. This year, a majority of classes will be offered completely online, providing the opportunity to take those summer adventures while still working towards your academic goals. Your student would make a great summer sessions candidate if any of these bullet points apply to them. In my own undergraduate experience, fulfilling my math requirements over the summer was incredibly helpful and useful and completely stress-free. I could fully focus on one single subject at a time and still get the best out of it. There's even smaller class sizes, so it was just fully focused. I was a design student in my own time at NC State, and that was super busy all the time. So being able to just take, one class at a time and just really hunker down to get that extra study time in really made all the difference. I also like to emphasize this graduation statistic that we have on the screen, and increase 4, 5, and 6-year graduation rates from 60% to 68%, 72% to 88%, and 73% to 91% for students that are taking those summer classes and getting ahead, making sure they're on track to graduate on time. The summer is prime time to accelerate graduation timelines or even complete an academic minor. This could be a great way to explore new interests or further support your students' main area of study. They can even gain new skills and experiences and add those types of things to their resume to really beef it up and stand out more to employers. When should your student begin to register for summer sessions? Well, registration is actually open right now. Your students can go in and browse the course catalog, see all that we offer, which is a lot, lots of different classes that you can take. And we would like to encourage your student during this time of March and going into April to consider talking to their academic advisors while they're planning ahead for a fall semester to also think about bringing up summer sessions and if that would be helpful to their academic journey. This is around the time they would begin start making those plans. With that, we are super active on our social media channels. You can get in touch with us through email or follow us on Instagram to keep up with all of our different events and activities that we do throughout the semesters. We also have lots of cool merch, t-shirts, stickers, and things like that that are thoughtfully designed and really get students excited. For any questions, students can email studentservices@ncsu.edu. We also have our summer sessions website containing relevant information on how to plan for the summer, how to search for courses, and a helpful FAQ section. Chances are that taking a summer course would be beneficial to your student, so we would definitely encourage them to connect with us and start planning a summer at NC State. Thanks for your time. I'm totally happy to answer any questions at all.
Hey, Monica, do we have some questions for Shemaya?
Yeah, so the first question is when is the deadline to register for summer sessions?
So you can register for summer sessions up until the first day of classes. Yeah.
Um, are the courses offered in person or online during summer sessions?
A majority of the classes are offered online. Yeah, big majority. We just kind of want to have give students, that flexibility with all the things that are going on in summer, internships and things like that, and the trips that they want to take. We want to give them the opportunity to be able to still get into their academics, but also enjoy their summer as well.
Got you. And then what is the difference between summer sessions and NC State summer start then?
Those are very different departments. I think Summer Start is more of like a preparatory thing for incoming freshmen to get ahead, and Summer Sessions is just purely a kind of like summer class offering. It isn't specific to freshmen in a certain program.
And I'll just weigh in that Summer Start is an opportunity for incoming students to get acclimated to campus. And there's different opportunities through that program. And we can grab the link and drop it right in the chat for anyone who may have an incoming student and is interested in Summer Start. But for summer sessions, those are really to help your student either get ahead of their curriculum planning or even maintain, maybe get some extra credits, stay on track if they feel like they've made some changes in their coursework. And so that's where summer sessions become so valuable. Shemaya, can you talk a little bit about the difference? Because there's two different sessions, right? And so what are some of the opportunities and do you have the dates for the two different sessions?
Yes, I can. You want me to go backwards in the slides? Is that okay?
Yeah, let's go back and let's
Okay.
just take a
Yeah.
look at those.
Yeah.
Can
Here you
students
go.
take a class in each one of these?
Yes.
So
Mhm.
essentially, what I'm hearing is that a student could take an additional, at minimum, 4 courses over the summer, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
And then potentially have that many more credits. Now, can you take more than one class at a time?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
So lots of flexible options there. Are there any other questions that are either coming in or maybe some popular questions that often you may get asked about our summer sessions? Abby, did you have a question that came in?
Yeah, I was just wondering how much tuition and fees were for summer sessions and what that kind of looked like.
So I don't have specific numbers off the top of my head, but all of those exact numbers and things like that can be found on the summer sessions website for reference.
Shmaya, what would you say is the biggest misperception about summer sessions?
The Summer Start program, there is a lot of confusion around that. We do get confused for each other a lot.
Got it.
And then one last question for you, Shmaya. How many credit hours could I as a student take during summer session? And is there a max or is there a minimum? What kind of numbers is that like?
I don't know that for certain, but I don't believe that there is a minimum per se. Um, I think as far as like a floor, you can take the least amount as you would like. For a maximum, that probably does exist, as I imagine they don't want people to get kind of overloaded, but I don't know the exact number.
Got you. That was my last question
Yep.
that I saw come in. So,
Abby, I'm going to put you on the spot. As a student, have you ever taken any courses over the summer?
yeah, I've taken courses. Being a sophomore right now, I took 3 courses last summer. So I took almost a full load. I took 13 credits, which was really, really helpful to my schedule this year and to my schedule in the upcoming years.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's
great.
awesome.
That's really, really good. What would you say was the biggest struggle during the classes over the summer? And then maybe the biggest, and you may have just said the biggest highlight is that you knocked out all of those credits in just a few weeks. But what was a struggle that you think students should be prepared for if they're going to take summer sessions?
Yeah, I think there's always positives and always negatives with taking those summer classes. I think you really have to learn to be independent and learn on your own and be able to keep up with the pace of quicker summer classes. But it really showed me how quickly I can learn and how great those summer classes can be in accelerating learning processes and just overall getting the information that I needed and getting it effectively.
For sure. Yeah, I think that's also pretty relevant to the asynchronous offerings. You really have to ask yourself, am I the type of person where I can keep myself on track just based off self-discipline, or do I need that more focused time where I'm required to get things done?
Thanks for sharing your experience, Abby. I totally put you on the spot there. I also just kind of want to say, I think that sometimes from a family lens, there we get questions uh, just about the difference between what a summer session at NC State would look like over, a summer class in high school. And there's a large difference. And this isn't necessarily meant to be remedial or anything like that. This isn't punitive. It isn't because students didn't do well. And perhaps maybe there's a course they'd like to retake to improve their GPA, right? But it's more of an opportunity for students, as Abby said, to accelerate their learning, to practice
For
some of those
sure.
independent skills, to get additional experience and coursework under their belt, which is that, anytime you can have that experience, it's that much better. And if you're going to be around for the summer, you don't have to commit to all of them. You can just kind
Yeah,
of dip your toe in a little bit, take one or take another. It's also a really good way to test out some of those shorter session courses to see how that feels,
hmm
before you jump into something like that throughout the year.
yeah, for sure. I'd also say it's really great, if during the school year you kind of have your sights set and your focus, and then maybe there's like a course that really interests you that isn't necessarily totally related to your major and you'd like to take, it can be a chance to really explore some new horizons.
For sure. Thank you so much for sharing this information, Shemaya. And I'll say in all of the communications that we're sending out, we're going to continue to promote summer sessions. We'll continue to push out all of the links in our newsletters and our conversation calendars on social media. We want to make sure that you have the information to then share back with your students. That's why we're here. So thank you for your time this evening, Shemaya. If you want to go ahead and jump to that next slide. Oh yeah, we went back. I forgot. Just a few reminders about some upcoming. I'm sure every family knows that spring break is, I mean, hours away at this point for our students. But official spring break is next Monday through Friday, March 10th through the 14th. We get back to classes on March 17th. And then we have a couple resource fairs that are really important. We want you to know about. They're both happening on March 18th. There's a housing fair and then also a financial wellness fair. So we'll pull those links and drop them in the chat for you. And then our next Facebook Live, we're going to be coming to you again on March 26th. We will be with you for a full hour for our Facebook Live on the Day of Giving. So our annual Day of Giving, it's a 24-hour event. And we will be on for 1 hour as we roll in and kick off the family hour that will be happening from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. that night. So we will be on at our normal time of 6:30. Stay tuned for more information about that. But that's a really exciting day, Day of Giving at NC State. So more information to come. Other than that, I think that's all we've got this evening. We know it's a busy time of year for everyone, and you've got a lot going on, so we won't keep you any longer, but just know that we're here. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to us at any time. And if you want to jump to that last slide, Shamaya, with our contact information, that's why we're here. So please reach out, email us, call us, visit our website. Shameless plug that we had a big announcement today for Family Weekend. So if you go to our website right now, or we might even drop it in the chat, there are some big dates on our website for fall 2025. So with that, I want to say thank you to Abby, Monica, who have been working behind the scenes, and of course to Shamaya for taking time to be with us this evening. With that, we'll see you back here on March 26th, and go Wolfpack.